Hi, I'm studying economics and information technology at the University of Oregon, and I'm working in the political science department here at MIT. Today, I'll be telling you guys a little bit about my research here at MIT and sort of what we're trying to do and what we're doing so far. Um, so here's my poster. We're trying to quantify political dynasties in Brazil. Here, I'm going to show you a very brief summary of what we have been able to do so far. So here's a quick background. The effects of dynasties are very unknown. It's very hard to quantify it. The data around it is very complex, and past studies are very encouraging, but they're very limited precisely because it's so hard to get the data. So our methodology was we were able to get access to the eligibility documents of the 2020 mayoral candidates. And in these documents, there was the names of their parents. So we had to write a code that would loop through all of these documents, see sort of what pattern the document was, and then grab the information that was relevant to us, which was the names of their parents. And so basically, just web scraping the data took us about 4 weeks. After we were done with that, we used some text mining techniques and string matching techniques to sort of match that data set with another data set that was all of the past politicians. And by doing that, we were able to see in which states the dynasties were most dominant. So we found that dynasties are located mostly in the northeast part of Brazil and a little bit in Rio as well. The northeast part of Brazil happens to be the most or the poorest part of the country. So, there's a high correlation there between poverty rates and dynasties, although that should be further explored in the future. The problem with our technique was that some states did not report as much data as we would like. So here's the data availability by city. As you can see, the lighter green portion means that we weren't able to find the names of the parents of the candidates in those states. We were able to find some, but not as much as we would like. The documents just happened to not list the name of the parents. So the data in those states are somewhat less reliable. As you can see, the lighter green is the state of Paraná, which is in the south, and some of the states in the north, like Amazonas. Still, we were able to find that their highest rates were in the Northeast, and we were lucky that there was a lot of data available in that region. As you can see, it's mostly dark green. The highest states were Maranhão, Ceará, and Alagoas, which are all in the Northeast, and the lowest rates were in the South. So, based on this work, future scholars could look into why dynasties were most prevalent in the Northeast, why specifically the state of Maranhão. In the state of Maranhão, there's a family that's very well known for their dynasties. So one could explore why, or I guess the relationship between that one family and dynasty rates in Maranhão. In addition to that, some other questions would be, are dynastic politicians wealthier than the average politician? And are places with dynastic candidates less politically competitive? So those are some of the questions that future scholars could look into. And here's our references. We're very grateful for the support from Marcus. He's helped us out a lot. And so here's a very brief summary of what we've been doing this summer. Thank you.